So, what is Care Act Advocacy?
Care Act Advocacy, under the Care Act, the local authority must involve people about decisions about their care and support needs. And if people have trouble being involved in their care and support needs and those decisions, then the local authority must ensure they get the help that they need. If at the time the person doesn't have help available, then they have a right to an independent Care Act advocate.
And who is eligible for Care Act Advocacy?
So to be eligible for Care Act Advocacy, you need to have a substantial difficulty in one of the areas under the Care Act. A substantial difficulty under the Care Act criteria is very similar to that under the Mental Capacity Act. It can be a substantial difficulty in any one of the following. So understanding information, retaining or remembering information, weighing up and making decisions, and communicating your wishes, thoughts and feelings to others. A lot of our advocates work with people with a learning disability or a mental health condition. And some people have friends and family that can support them. And some people, at the time that the social care processes are happening, won't have friends and family available to help them. Or they choose that they don't want them to help them with that particular piece, which is absolutely fine. And that's where a Care Act advocate can really help.
So when should a Care Act advocate be appointed?
There are a number of different processes under the Care Act where a Care Act advocate should help. That's a carers assessment, a needs assessment, preparation of a care and support plan, a review of a care and support plan, a safeguarding inquiry and a safeguarding review. And a lot of the referrals we get will be a combination of different things at the same time, such as a needs assessment, preparation of a care and support plan, and a review of a care and support plan.
So, what is the role of an advocate? How can an advocate really help?
An advocate can help because they're independent. That means they're not employed by the local authority and they're not in any other role that is paid linked to the person. So they are truly independent and they can hear the views and opinions of the person and be in a really non-judgmental, neutral position. They can help the person understand what is happening in the social care processes and help with the decision making and being involved in all the meetings, the discussions, the weighing up. They can help the person communicate in whatever way feels more comfortable for them. Some people prefer verbal, some people prefer making a video, some people prefer making a poster. Some people would prefer the advocate to go into the meetings for them and present their views and opinions. Some people are non-instructed, in which case we would take a non-instructed approach. We're very flexible and fluid and will always help the person prepare for different scenarios of how they can really get their views and opinions across. And then afterwards, how they can weigh up the information that they get given. An advocate is always there as well to safeguard people's rights and ensure that the processes are followed in the best way possible for the person. Importantly as well, an advocate always helps to make sure that everything is person-centred and following the well-being principle is about the person and what is best for their well-being on a holistic level.
And how can you refer to Care Act Advocacy?
We are very lucky down here in that there's a single point of contact for all advocacy referrals, which is the Devon Advocacy Consortium, or some people call it DAC. And if you're unsure about whether the person you're working with is eligible for Care Act Advocacy, then just give us a call and we're more than happy to help.